Hello.
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 Yet another part of Diagon Alley.
Diagon Alley.
Die again another day. Today, because this is so long and arduous.
No, it's nice.
That's not what you said off mic. Yeah, so like I said last time, well, not last time, in the last recording we did that I screwed up,
That wizard with Weezes,
Yeah.
Little Weezes sells action figures now.
yeah, so basically there's not any, like, prank store items sort of things, nothing jokey like puking pastules and stuff.
Ugh.
That's the sort of stuff they sell.
They should be fucking shut down.
Probably. If it makes you feel any better, one of them is dead.
Thank God.
Oh my god, you're an awful person. But yeah, so unfortunately,
Hopefully the other one will suffer with crippling depression and sell the business.
I think he does suffer from crippling depression.
Yeah.
Probably. That's awful.
I don't like them.
Okay, you don't have to, but still, that's awful. Anyway, so yeah, unfortunately it couldn't be like a prank store or anything. I guess maybe those ghost gnomes, you could do something with those, I don't know. But it's basically a toy store.
Your phone, not mine, ha ha. I put mine on silent.
I didn't think about it.
Clearly.
Well. But yeah, so unfortunately it's a toy store, not a prank store, so...
Prank people by putting toys in places they don't want them. Robots on top of your fireplace.
It's more likely than you think.
Teddy bears in the garden.
Wow, how
Action
wacky.
Man in the kitchen. You want these? Come to Weasley's Wizard Wheezes. We try to make people laugh.
Oh no. But yeah, it's basically a kids' toy store, and I don't know. I mean, it's fine. I'd like it if it was meant to be a toy store, but it's not.
That's fine. Whatever.
That's all
So
I
are these
can
magical
do.
toys?
Yeah, they have to be.
What's magical about them?
Well, they can fly, and
They can talk. Just like that.
real
demonic
toys
Krusty
can do that.
From
Oh
Simpsons.
no. Oh god, I hate thinking about that. That's so creepy. Once when I was a kid, my mum got me this. She got this little fairy toy from a charity shop nearby, and we couldn't get it to stop talking, and I was really freaked out. We couldn't turn it off. It
Wait,
kept...
fairy or furry?
Fairy.
Okay. Because I mean, remember those Furby things?
Oh god,
That's
no,
what I
those
thought
are
you were
demonic.
talking about.
No, those are demonic.
Those were
Those scare me.
scary, yeah.
Like, there's a Simpsons
Annie had
episode
one.
about that. I had one, but oh god, I never asked for it, and I didn't deserve that sort of pain. Those are scary. I don't do dolls and things, especially Furbies. Ugh. Let's not think about them. So that's all the footage we have of the toy store, because, well, I accidentally deleted some of it. But here we're moving on to Ollivanders, which Tom's already seen because I screwed up a video recording. But you guys haven't seen it yet, so those are the makeshift wands we use. Those blocks of wood with knives in are also wands. Just assume that anything that doesn't look like a wand is probably meant to be a wand.
Yes. It is all wands.
There's so many
The knives
wands.
are wands. The shovels, those are wands.
The
That's what
knives.
he tells the Muggle-born children.
Yeah, the
who
knives.
don't know what the hell a wand is. Isn't this a shovel?
That shows what you'd know.
Mudbloods. No, that's a wand.
God.
Look like pliers to me.
Of course it would, to the untrained Muggle eye. But no, so yeah, no, the knife wands are what the poorer wizards have to use. Instead of affording to actually use magic, they just have to throw knives at people. This is no longer PG. There's not a lot of bleeding in Harry Potter, is there? No, not many people. Well, actually,
No.
people get hurt, but
There's quite a bit of death.
it's quite a bit of death, yeah.
I would think there would be more death than there actually is.
Yeah, but you wouldn't. I mean, well, your problem with Harry Potter, though, isn't it that it got too
Dark.
and adult?
But I mean, at the end, just kind of, I don't know, petered out.
You wanted them to learn more fun magic things rather than
Rather than
stop
blue
going
lightning
to
versus
school.
green lightning.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It felt like they got a bit lazy with the magic aspect, even though that was supposed to be one of the main things, obviously. But
Maybe
they
I should
just
reread the book.
I
the
guess
last one, because the movie does not do me anything.
the
Does not do
movies
anything to me.
the movies aren't as good as the books. I don't like saying that because I feel like a hipster, but it is true. And plus, the books have Peeves.
Oh yeah, the game had Peeves as well.
Yeah, I've already seen a couple of clips of him in the game. But yeah, the movie kind of just... It waters a lot of things down. It's a bit disappointing.
In the games, when you first meet Peeves, he goes, "I'm Peeves, Potter." And I don't know, but I've had the subtitles on. I don't think there's a comma there. So I always thought he was Peeves Potter. And
Like Harry's ancient ancestor.
Like, damn. It's like having a really obnoxious Milhouse Van Houten for an ancestor.
Milhouse Van Houten wouldn't be able to think of pranks though. Milhouse is just terrible.
Milhouse could do it.
No, he couldn't. He's awful. He would probably just like rat you out to a bully
Who are
or
we
something.
on now?
This is Ollivander's bedroom upstairs.
Didn't we do this?
Yeah, but I deleted some of the footage. We have to record it.
Oh, so we're doing this again?
Some of it, yeah.
Well, what's this? Ollivander. I've never seen this before. Is that green?
That's some green bed.
Oh, that's so old manish.
I know. I did my best to make it really stereotypical old man who collects many antiques based off my own granddad's room.
Nice.
And it's so fresh and new and unseen before. Especially by you. I'm so sorry. But yeah, if you can see into the toy shop next door, or, you know, the prank store, air quotations, we put in this little, not on this floor, but on the other floor, there's, you know the toy houses which look like castles? We made like a little town out of them. You don't know, do you?
No.
Okay, that's fine. Well, one of the items you can get for little kids are like doll houses and stuff, and basically I tried to make a little city-looking thing out of it with dragons, magical toys that fly around, that sort of thing. Then again, if you go to like Hamley's toy store in London...
Oh, I know the thing. Yeah, I know what we're talking about now.
Yeah, the doll's house.
Yeah.
You know the thing that like if a little sim has an older sibling, they'll always screw it up for something. They'll crush it,
about. Okay.
They're awful people. But right now we're just cluttering up Ollivander's place, because old men do like a bit of clutter.
They like junk.
They like junk.
They hoard.
Yeah.
And scrounge.
My granddad collects African memorabilia.
Nothing memorable about it. It's awful cheap cheddar stuff.
Oh no. Well, a lot of the stuff my granddad has, my gran found in like boot sales and charity shops, and he's like, oh yes, priceless antiques. I think my aunt tried to sell a lot of those like a couple months ago, and they said it was worthless.
Oh god.
I don't know if we told Granddad. I don't think he'd care.
No.
No, he just likes having it. That's how I feel about my
He'd probably
figures.
question the integrity of the buyer.
What, the people who said it was worthless?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, oh, they don't know what
They
they're
just
on
want
about.
you to think it's worthless so they can get a bit cheap. Then they'll sell it on for $5,000, no doubt.
Probably. I hate antique shows. I find them so annoying.
They're on all the time.
They are.
You should adapt. Start liking them.
I can't.
They're the future.
I don't like many TV shows, really. I don't really watch TV. I haven't in a long time. Well, no, I watch anime, but only on our PCs. I don't actively go down to watch TV.
Is that the bathroom you're doing?
Yeah, this is a bathroom.
Very posh bathroom.
It
I
is
remember when we did this
rather-
last time, he didn't have a kitchen. Does he have a kitchen now?
No.
Oh, it's the same footage, isn't
Tom,
it?
you've never seen it before.
Is this... Wow! He doesn't have a kitchen?
How odd.
That's lazy.
He must go across the street.
He must starve.
He goes across the street to Gladys Buns' bake shop,
Get
and
her buns.
she gives him her buns. We've been over this. Don't pretend you don't know.
Gladys is hot.
Gladys is pretty hot. Gladys Buns. Could you stop? Stop flickering your wand
It's
about.
warm.
Okay, no. It is really warm.
Right. Oh, God.
Just to clarify, when I said wand, I did mean a nail file, not any other kind of wand.
Oh, God. You're filthy.
I
Move
meant...
away a bit.
No, I meant
Yeah,
you had your
uh-huh.
replica wand. And it's a
Whatever.
delicate instrument. I'm gonna stop. So I figured he'd have lots of cluttery stuff lining his walls, like little plaques saying, oh, you accomplished this thing 50 years ago. And paintings of people he can't remember, some keys for God knows what. Maybe to get into the, you know, forbidden section of wands or something, I don't know. Gotta love some box stacking. There's probably wands in there. Look, I didn't have wand items. I had to pretend.
I know, we're role-playing.
I tried very hard to pretend there
Wait,
were
there's
wands.
leaves coming through.
Yeah, I know.
Do you fix that?
Yes, we do.
Oh, thank God. I was going to say, poor Ollivander.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he had, like, weeds in his house somehow. You know what I mean? Where I
Why should Ollivander...
He's an old man who probably...
Ollivander.
Hey, Ollie.
Why should Ollivander have weeds in his house?
He probably doesn't
do
make a
anything
lot
else.
of money.
How does he not? He's been in business for years.
Is he the
Decades.
only... Yeah, but he just seems like the type who doesn't have a lot of money. I don't know. Well, obviously not, since he doesn't own a kitchen.
Oh my God.
Poor man.
He needs a loft extension.
He does. I really hope that we can get loft extensions in The Sims one day. I really hope. But yeah, so City Living expansion comes out at some point soon. November 1st for North America and November 3rd everywhere else, I think. What do you think of it?
Looks fine.
Looks fine. It kind of sucks that there's loading screens in between all the apartments when you visit, like, your neighbour. There's quite a few limitations. You can't build your own apartment complex. I guess it messed with their coding or something.
Yeah.
Which is a bit annoying. Because I think like a lot of people were looking forward to building their own apartments. But it's pretty cool. Like, you can decorate the inside of your apartment. And
Oh, so you can't build an apartment?
No.
You just buy an apartment.
And you can
But
decorate
you can't
the
put walls up and stuff like that.
I think you can. I think they said you can't mess with, like, the plumbing and electrical stuff because you are only renting an apartment. So it's accurate. Like, my mum rents a place and she's
It'd be
not
cool
allowed
if you
to
could own, like, a massive apartment complex. If
I
you're playing
know.
Some super rich
I wonder
guy,
if you can play a landlord.
like a really, really rich guy. That'd be amazing.
I love to play a scummy rich guy who owns really cheap apartment complexes and he's an awful person. And they're like, please sir,
That's
there's
what The Sims
cockroaches.
is for, playing awful people.
Yeah, it's true. I normally make really nice people though. But all they do is, you know, do their jobs. Or in your character's case, you know, Woohoo's in a spaceship.
Yeah, I know.
It's intense.
He's got his priorities straight.
I wish I had a spaceship.
So
Anyway.
you could woohoo in it.
No, just to go to space. Just to go to space. So, yeah, we're just cluttering up his house, just making it full of stuff that he probably doesn't even bother using anymore. Or at all. But it's still messy, and he never cleans up. He just put some scalpels and stuff on the fireplace. That's probably how he makes his wands. I don't know. Poor Ollivander. But yeah, so sticking in some tables to put even more clutter on them. It's a very untidy corner. Someone needs to clean that place. What?
Yeah, but you called him poor a minute ago. I doubt he's got anyone to clean them. Oh, you're stacking them.
I'm trying.
Or trying to.
There we go.
That's cute.
I like.
Stay up like that.
Would it not?
Now fall down.
What, like when he brushes past it and they all
Yeah.
fall on his foot and break his toes and then he can't
You
afford...
don't like this man, do you?
I like Ollivander. I think he's a lovely person. I just also think that he's probably really unfortunate for some reason. Why do we not have a lucky and unlucky trait in The Sims?
It would be funny.
Has that ever been a thing? Because I don't know
don't
anything
know.
about the previous games, really.
It would be funny though.
We need more traits, I
Yeah.
think. But that's another thing about city living. You can associate traits with apartment complexes. So you can set certain ones to be high-end and stuff, and then other ones to be cheap and dirty, I think.
Alright.
So those would get cockroaches and their electricity will break down and stuff. You know, much like ours.
What are you doing now? Basements?
Basement of the pub where they keep the kegs of beer and ale and...
And who else?
Who else what?
Who's the other one?
Who's the other what?
That basement in the distance!
Oh, you said who, not what.
Oh god.
I really can't remember what that becomes, actually.
Oh my god.
I
Poor
can't even...
planning.
Look.
It has posh wallpaper if that helps.
It does. I think it might be the wizard robes. I can't quite remember. It might be that. I'm not sure. We'll find out eventually. Stay tuned. The pub! This is the pub!
Right, so last bit, I said, have we done the pub? And you went, yes.
Look,
And I
we
said,
don't have to talk
I
about
don't think
this.
so. You went, yes. I knew we hadn't done the pub.
Well, the reason I thought we had is because
You're full of crap.
The reason I thought we had is because I'd already edited it and then somehow I lost the video. So I thought we had. I was like, I'm sure I've been staring at this for 5 hours once before, and you're like, no, I've never seen it. I was like, he's gotta be lying. But it turns out I lost the footage, so here's the pub. And this is something Tom is actually seeing for the first time. So here I am trying to make the counter. I wanted it to look really long because a lot of
Oh,
guys
so the
would
stairs are
stand
behind
by.
the counter?
Yeah.
That'd be cute.
So you'd think.
Is there an upstairs?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So it's just one upstairs, one downstairs.
Yes.
Great.
Why is that great?
No, I was just
Just
wondering.
simple. Oh, okay.
Is this the pub that you come into from the alley where Harry meets Quirrell in the first episode?
It was meant to be. I don't know if it's turned out quite right.
If it is, you should like put a wall out the back.
Yeah, everything does move closer and we do that later. The next video should be the last one, where everything looks totally different because we squish everything together way more. And so there's... you'll see. It'll be a surprise.
I'm excited.
Why is what? No.
I'm excited to see the end of this.
Why?
Because I've seen everything going into it, I'd like to see what the end product looks like.
Oh, maybe I won't finish it.
Alright then.
I'm joking, I am. I put just too many hours into this. So yeah, I'm trying to put a wall up just to section off the bar from the rest of the room. The bar from the rest of the pub.
It's a pretty huge bar.
It's a big pub. I think the original was a big pub though, wasn't it?
I
Honestly, I felt it should have
I
been
can't
bigger
remember
than
much.
this, but I didn't want to make it too big. So I guess I didn't. Coat of arms, because that sort of thing would go in a pub, I assume. I don't know, it seems like something that might be in a
Alley Arms.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is the pub called?
I can't remember what the pub is called. I should remember, but I really can't. Probably someone will correct us in the comments, if anyone ever comments.
If. When?
When people comment. I don't know if
When
anyone...
you've got 1 million subscribers and people are coming back to watch your first few videos.
Yeah. Maybe.
Seeing how you used to have big watermark in the middle of your screen.
Oh,
Action Jackson.
I know, after this video, and another one that's a continuation of the farmhouse, that won't be in it anymore.
Cool.
Because I had to get the trial version before I managed to get the real version.
Mhm.
So, sorry about that.
I didn't think I would put the watermark in trial version. It is timed after all, but whatever.
Yeah, I don't know, that is a bit odd, but hopefully it won't bother too many people. But yeah, I was trying to decide what looked better. What kind of flooring looked better, because I like the idea of wood, and I thought brick just looked nicer. On the bottom floor, we put wood upstairs. There's a little veranda balcony bit. My favourite part about the pub is actually the toilets.
Where are the toilets going?
Upstairs.
Okay.
There's not many of them. So there's the toilets. You can only see them via the show hidden objects cheat. You know the one?
Yeah, I know the one.
So normally you can't see those ones, but they're actually made out of wood and I really liked it. So I was like, yes, we're using those. That's pretty cool. There's only 2 toilets. In fact, I don't
What,
think...
a man and a woman? Yeah, and pubs normally only have 1 toilet.
Pubs normally have pretty awful toilets.
Yeah.
They do.
They really do.
They really do. Then again, any public toilet, it's always a bit like, ooh, the worst public bathroom I've ever seen is the McDonald's one in Paris. We stayed in a really awful area. We stayed in a really, really bad area because we were like, this place is really cheap. And then we found out why it was really cheap.
Pause it.
Hello.
They look nice. So you had to get a cheat to get those woodeny toilets.
Yeah, those are.
What's with that? It's like these makeshift ramshackle toilets, and it's like, oh, beautiful ceramic sinks.
Those are the most like oldie, traditional-looking sinks I could find. In like maybe there are older-looking ones in other packs.
Can you imagine all the graffiti that's in Wizen toilets?
Oh, I'd like to think there's not.
Do you think they clean it up with magic, or but then they probably engrave it with magic to make it hard to
There's
get rid
probably
of with
people
magic?
who like imbue it with magic that won't let them wash it off. But I didn't want to put graffiti in this. I just didn't want to. Didn't seem right to tarnish this beautiful pub. Yeah, so remember what I was going to say. Yeah, there's currently a 50% off sale in the Origin store. So I bought 2 new packs, but those aren't featured yet in this.
They're not utilised.
Not right now, no. There is...
Is that a foosball table?
Yes, it
That's
is.
cool. I didn't know that was in the game.
Yeah. I think it's base game.
Oh.
Unless it's Get Together. It might be Get Together. I'm not too sure.
Could be get together.
Could be Get Together.
People like to get together and play foosball.
It's true. You do have to get together to play that. I've never played foosball.
Got one upstairs in the hall.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so yeah, we're just decorating the walls. I feel like I don't normally decorate walls because I feel like there's a bit of a lack of paintings. Like, there's a lot, obviously, but I mean, it's hard not to reuse them, you know?
Yeah, I get you.
Is your leg itchy?
Don't bring attention to it.
I can hear it.
Really?
Of course. Do you want to take a break so you can
No,
enjoy it?
no!
Okay,
That's
so-
gross. What's wrong with you?
Me?
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're putting in some really mismatched kind of tables. I think we make the chandeliers smaller because I find out they're actually too long. Because I increased the size of them.
They hang too far.
They hang too low, yeah. Putting tons of candles on
They
the
look
table.
like they're on the bloody floor.
I really like those candles, the sort of melty ones.
Oh, that's not the standard size for those chandeliers, then.
No, they're smaller than that. But if you like had a tall room, or if you like made a couple rooms and then deleted the ceilings, then you can make them quite big.
Why didn't you just make the room taller? Because it looked weird.
Because it makes every room, every single second floor on the entire lot taller.
Oh, so every house would have a massive...
Yeah, that's one of my gripes with The Sims. You can't put different heights on different houses if they're all on the same lot.
That's weird.
It's a bit annoying. It feels really limiting a lot of the time.
It means you can't have this badass entryway, or like a really short entryway.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. And like all of these houses are... Like every single one of these shops are raised up slightly. And I don't like them all being the same height. I want some to be really like low down and others to be really high up.
Yeah.
But you can't do that, and it really does bother me.
It really does.
It really does.
Pub's looking good though. It actually has a good pub feel to it.
Thank you. We use a lot of mismatched chairs. I really like that kind of look.
Where are the stools?
Downstairs on the bar. What?
Is there dartboards you can put up?
There is a dartboard.
Magic dartboards.
I think I forgot to put the dartboard up. Magic dartboard, how would that work? You wouldn't have to lift your hand to do it.
You should put down some olden-timey carpet.
Yeah, that's
Pubs
true.
always have really old
That's true,
carpet that smells
actually.
like booze.
They do have really gross looking carpets with like bubble gum and booze stuck to them,
Sticky
staining them.
and smelly and... Yeah.
Like when you step on the carpet in the pub, you can hear a little...
Yeah. Oh, we're up to the second floor now?
No, this is the ground floor.
Oh, we're back on the ground floor, so you're going to put stools and that in here.
Yeah, stools go up by the bar. But there are still more tables. I only put stools by the bar. For some reason for the pub, I was thinking a lot of the pub in The Hobbit. You know, where Gandalf confronts Thorin at the beginning.
Yes.
Yeah, I was thinking of that, like the little secluded... I don't know why.
You should have watched the Harry Potter movie for reference.
Probably.
You're like, nah! I just went with my mind.
Well, it would bother me a bit that I couldn't be completely accurate. And then I would have to change the size of the buildings and stuff. So I just tried to
Rather
make
than not torment yourself, then.
Yeah. So I tried to make it look really wizardy and... I don't know, it kind of works. It works pretty okay.
I think it's nice.
Thank you.
Where's the back door?
Back door? Oh.
To where the alley is.
we
just
don't have
where
that
to put that in yet.
It goes like behind the stairs, but we don't see that just yet.
Hagrid would never get to come out from under the stairs.
Because he wouldn't fit.
Yeah.
Oh damn, harsh. But I said it. Yeah, so I wanted to use a variety of different chairs, but I didn't want to use any that looked too posh. Some I used did look a little posh, but I made them all brownies and like off-whites to make them look really old and weathered. Like they've been there for a long time, that sort of thing. Candles everywhere. I love candles. But they're so expensive.
What is wizards and candles? You'd think they'd have a better, more efficient way.
I feel like
Like magic
candles...
lights floating everywhere.
Yeah, I feel like wizards would be way more advanced. I think they just do it for the aesthetic.
Yeah.
They're all hipsters. Every
They are.
single one.
Wizards are hipsters. They walk about in robes and stuff when there's no.
There's no need.
It doesn't make life easier for them.
Like, did you have a school uniform? You didn't. You did. You did in high
Yes.
school.
Yeah, I had a school uniform.
Did you have one in primary school?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Some people don't.
Really?
I think so.
Wow.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Oh wait, we're gone.
Oh. Okay, we'll discuss school uniforms next time.
School uniforms and Diagon Alley more next time.
That was so awkwardly phrased.
Bye
See you next time. Bye.